This email reveals no evidence that points to an abduction of
What
Dr.
about an online account?
I've already checked that.
We'll check again, Spinelli. Maybe she bought some supplies or something. Maybe she got gas in some remote area.
Okay, if Dr. Niles is indeed a kidnapper and or stalker, she's demonstrated too much skill in guile for such an obvious
Spinelli,
mistake.
there's got to be something else. Camping supplies, maybe a weapon or duct tape. I don't know. Maybe she downloaded directions where she might have taken Robin. There's got to be something there to help me get my wife back.
Robin.
Stone.
Robin. What on earth are you doing down here?
How can you be here? I don't even want to question it.
You question everything, Robin. That's part of what I love about you.
But how can I be talking to you and seeing you? Am I dying?
Oh, no. I missed you, Robin.
I missed you so much. Even after all these years, it still hurts. I tried to prepare myself when you were dying, but I wasn't ready to lose you. All my friends and family, they told me that I would go through the 5 stages of grief, and that I would finally reach acceptance and find peace, and I knew that you wanted me to go on with my life.
Yes, when you were standing in front of the window on that last morning, I could let you go then, because I knew you would go on.
But I've always carried you with me. I've never let go. I've never forgotten you. God, I remember the first time that I met you. I remember thinking...
What an obnoxious jerk.
No, what a cute, obnoxious jerk you were. Remember when we went joyriding in Sunny's Jag?
And I talked you into putting the pedal to the metal and you got pulled over by a state trooper?
Yes, we were going so fast, I was terrified. Oh, we got so busted. I remember seeing the red flashing light in the rearview mirror.
For sheer terror. Nothing can match what you talked me into doing. Getting up in front of everybody at the nurses' ball and doing that scene from Romeo and Juliet?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
And that night that you went bungee jumping, you weren't even scared. I was so scared for you. I can still see your face standing on the edge of the ledge. I could hear you screaming as you fell the entire way down. You were so...
alive.
happy. You made me so happy. Honestly, it was the best time of my life.
Even though I left you to live with HIV?
Deepest apologies, but I have failed to uncover anything of a suspicious nature in Dr. Niles' cyber records.
There's got to be something you missed. Maybe she's got another account.
The Jackal has hacked into government encrypted sites. Dr. Niles does not have the skill to hide from me.
What about work? Work? Did you check her work email?
Yes, it's done. All of Dr. Niles' purchases, correspondence, search histories are laid bare right there, and there doesn't appear to be anything untoward.
Spinelli, this doesn't make sense.
Unless you were mistaken about the doctor's culpability.
No, Robin got into the car with Emma. She crashed into a ditch, and then she just left Emma there. I know that Lisa's behind this. Okay. And it's planned, I'm telling you.
Forgive me, but it appears that you are indulging in conspiracy theory, seeking to blame sinister forces to ignore the unpalatable reality that Dr. Niles may have had nothing to do with Robin's disappearance.
No. Tell me you got something.
I've just completed yet another search of Dr. Niles and found nothing of use. No trail of credit card purchases, no suspicious withdrawals that might indicate unrecorded expenditures of a sinister nature.
I don't know why I'm surprised that she covered her tracks. She's planned everything so meticulously so far. She hasn't incriminated herself once.
Well, then it might be best to stand back and reassess the situation.
I don't have time to reassess the situation. My wife is missing. I need to find a way to trip up Lisa and get her to admit everything that she's done.
Perhaps you're too focused on the person that you wish to be guilty. And in doing that, you're unwittingly turning a blind eye to clues that might point you in a different direction.
The only direction is Lisa, Spinelli. She's behind this.
Okay, the goal is to find your beloved wife and mother of your child. With that in mind, you may need to consider alternative scenarios. Isn't finding Robin more important than proving Lisa wrong?
We were teenagers when I died. You've had all these years to build me up in your memory, and you forget the ways I failed you.
You didn't fail me. You were the love of my life.
I was careless. I slept with a girl I knew did intravenous drugs. I only got tested for HIV once. I told you that you were safe with me, and it wasn't true.
We made those mistakes together. It wasn't your fault.
You still can't let yourself get angry at me. Even after all these years. You need to see me for who I was. And you need to let me go. Or you really cannot move on.
I tried to move on. Now I wish I hadn't. You know, I fell in love with Patrick and I married him, and then he went and cheated on me. You know? You would have never done that.
How can you be sure?
Because I know you.
You knew a 19-year-old boy who got a death sentence. We were stopped in our tracks by the reality of AIDS.